I'm going to be completely honest with you guys right now. I have so much uni work to do, and exams are literally like in 2 or 3 weeks, and oh my God, there is just so much going on right now, and I'm like, what do I do? You know, I'm really starting to feel that tension, and I wanted to make a video today about that stress tolerance and about how my knowledge of emotional intelligence can help me get through this situation. Because I'm almost certain that you guys would go through a similar sort of thing. Whether that's you have just so many events happening, whether you've got birthdays, 16th, 18th, 21st birthdays, wedding celebrations, anniversaries, christenings, whatever it might be. You just have so many different celebrations. Everything is all happening at the same time while you're trying to stay fit. You're trying to go to the gym. You're trying to continue doing your sport. You're just doing so much, yet you're struggling to cope with your schoolwork or your work, your uni work, whatever it might be. It is catching up to you, and you're like, what do I do? So if you're feeling like you're in that situation, a little bit like what I'm going through right now, I'm going to go through what that means and also how I'm going to get through it. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing that I want to address is that it all comes down to my ability to see the situation for what it is. So how I see the reality, and also dealing with the stress and the challenges that come my way. I am able to see when my exams are. I can see the dates that they are, and I've got about a month, a little less than a month for a couple of them, but until the end of my last exam, I've got 1 month. So I look at that and I go, okay, I've got 1 month to lock in, pretty much. I've got 1 month to lock in. How? How am I going to do this? And as I start to break it down, step by step, week by week, day by day, I'm able to shift how I'm viewing reality from something very negative, like I can't do this, I don't know how to do this, what am I going to do? And I start shifting that towards how will I do this? How can I do this? I can do it. What are the steps I need to take to be able to do it? And that's the main thing that that is the main thing that I want you guys to get out of this video today. It is that through breaking a large task down into small, manageable steps, that is how you're going to deal with challenges. That's how you're going to better manage your stress. You can change the way that you see your reality. You can deal with whatever those challenges are effectively, and you get the things done. Because that is what we want to do at the end of the day. We want to get our things done. We want to finish those assignments on time. We want to show up to work each and every day, and we want to smash those exams. But it's all about how you do it. That is what is important. So using me as an example, I've got 1 month until my final exam for this semester, and I have a lot of uni work to catch up on. It was literally 2 nights ago, I went to sleep low-key hyperventilating. I'm like, I have so much work. What am I gonna do? And then I slept on it. I woke up in the morning and I created an action plan. I just go straight to work. I know exactly what I need to do to get the results that I want. And it's simple. If I don't do it, I'm not going to get the results that I want. But if I do, I will get the results that I want. It's as simple as that. So it all revolves around taking action. But it initially starts here. It starts from acknowledging and raising your self-awareness that I'm feeling stressed at the moment. I feel like there is just so much going on in my life right now that there is no time to do my uni work, to do my school work, to do my work. But it's raising that awareness and going, okay, that's how I'm feeling. What is the situation actually like? If you just zoom out for a sec, you zoom out and you look at the situation holistically. And you can look at your situation and go, okay, there are 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. I'm not going to do the math for that because no. But there are 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. I have this much work to do and I have 1 month to do it. How? How will I do this? So then I started to break it down. I raised my self-awareness that I was feeling really tense in that situation, that I didn't know how I was going to overcome this challenge. And then I used my reality testing, my ability to see the situation for what it is. And I went, okay, how am I going to tackle this? How am I going to get the work done? So then I made a plan. I need to finish this by this date, this by that date, and a bunch of other things by certain dates, which means that I'm on track. Yet these activities, they need to be achievable. I'm sure you guys have heard SMART goals, right? Yes, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So following that structure has really helped me stay more level-headed, stay more present, and actually be able to focus on the tasks that I have. Because that is how I'm going to achieve them. That is how I'm actually going to do the work and get through this difficult situation. Regardless of how much that I have on, it's staying accountable. So through reality testing, seeing the situation for what it is, through raising your self-awareness that, yeah, you might be feeling a little tense, a little nervous, uneasy that exams are coming up, that you don't know how to deal with the situation that you're in. And through acknowledging that your ability to get through these tough situations without coping mechanisms, but actually dealing with the situation, your stress tolerance. Those three composites have helped me plan out how I'm going to do this. And now I have more clarity. I'm actually able to get the work done. As opposed to me just sitting there trying to get the work done, thinking, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do that. I actually have it written down. I've got it separated. I've got it out of here and onto paper. It could even be onto a device, but get it out of your mind and get it down onto paper. Because once you do that, things will be clearer. The situation that you're in will be a lot clearer and you'll know exactly how to deal with this situation. The only challenge that I have left now is doing the thing. It's actually going out, allocating time to do the thing and doing it. Because it is through studying, it is through showing up, finishing my assignments, watching those lectures, rewatching the lectures and doing the questions. That is how I will achieve the results that I want. That is how I will pass my subjects. Full stop. Because if even me right now, I'm making a video telling you guys how you should do the thing. But that is not me doing the thing. So in a way, this video is also holding myself accountable because this is going to be posted for the whole world to see. So now I need to hold myself accountable because the whole world knows what I'm trying to do and they'll see if it happens or not. You guys will know. I will know whether I held myself accountable or not. So it is through doing and following through with your actions. That is how you get through stressful situations. It's breaking it down into small, manageable pieces that you're able to start having clarity. You start seeing the situation for what it is, acknowledging that, yeah, this might be difficult. And that's okay because everything worthwhile is hard. Let me say that again. Everything worthwhile is hard. It will be difficult, yet getting through that, getting through this situation will teach you something in the long run. On that note, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've enjoyed making this video and I'm literally about to go off and start doing the thing. I'm going to start doing and catching up on my lectures, my assignments, and getting the work done because that is exactly how I will get through. Progress starts with you. Have a good day.